Oga, I said, look, the man, we thought by the speak and the language that was coming out from the man, we thought it was mad, but we have contained him. We just want you to come and rescue us. The police officer was like asking that, how do I know that the man was crazy? That why didn't I bring the man to the station? I was like, so was I expecting it? Even if I was expecting it, who tells you that I have a car to bring the man to the station? You see, I did the man has come to my rescue on time. What later happened? And they later, before they even followed me, it was a battle because I was like telling them that. You are talking about the attitude of the yeah, so when you come to give them the response from you brought. They are not the first person. They are not in a best position to determine if the man was crazy or not. They are trying to find out from you whether. No, they should have come to the scene. I will not know. No, it's not that I'm trying to say. Because what the corporation there, the corporation, people that want to go and liaise with, they should have. You know? Excuse me. What he just said now has no much relevance with what we are. Yeah. No, we are talking about corporation and information, sir. Information. Yes. Because what I would have expected you to say was that maybe, probably, when they gave police information, they let it out. That's what I'm saying. I said the confidentiality of the information. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. I've said it. We'll come back to that.
I want to say something.
Okay, please, because
I have to be very brief. What happened is this. The relative peace the state is enjoying now. Yeah. You said it maybe for the past 1 year or so. Yeah. You see, the police and the Nigerian security and civil defense, they are doing their best. Like I've just said, you have an intelligent department. Before this time around, we've reported this incident of people, you know, the inflow of people, I'm not from the neighboring state, the inflow of people coming into the state. We've been seeing different faces. This issue of Okada people using Okada to rob or what have you. I believe that one has not, is like people coming from the neighboring state. And we've reported this earlier to the appropriate quarters that things should be done in respect of this. That's why I still commend the Nigerian security and civil defense for their good intelligence report they are giving. And the police also are equally doing the same thing. So what I'm saying in essence is that the inflow of people from the neighboring state, they came and people continue. You know, we have to monitor some of the movement of those people. But are you doing that? We are doing that. That's what I'm saying. Society to do the security. The society can equally do that. Oh, if I do somebody at the middle now, let me tell you why this security. Why I said the society to do this is that one, if you see somebody, a strange person. That's why the lapses comes from the people. That is why I said the people have their own fault. If you see a strange person, you see you watch the movement. That's why I said the civil defense are grassroots security. We are close. So we get this information, the more and we relay the information to the.
This is a very good ground to exchange ideas.
Yes.
You see, every security outfit will want to claim to be doing well. Yes. But the bottom line is they have not done enough. Until the grassroots element comes into play. You see, we are in a situation in Nigeria whereby everybody is annoyed. Everybody is disgruntled. And who are they annoyed with? Who are they angry with? You will find out nobody. It's a state of anomy. And what is the cause of this? Disenchantment caused by bad leadership. I will continue to emphasize on the political life of Nigeria. It is not right. If the policy is right, things the police will work well, efficiently. You see, the police is part of the problem. The civil defense is part of the problem. The people are part of the problem. When we talk of wages, most of the time the people go on strike. And that is the best language the government understands. But peradventure, police cannot go on strike. The only time they went on strike, they were hues and cries, and it was an aberration. You see, these are the things that make people disgruntled when things are not done the way it should be done. People will want to circumvent rules. People will not want to cooperate with the security operatives. But when things are moving on an average, you see, you will expect a level of cooperation. There will be interlinkages. And that is why I want also that there should be enlightenment program on radio and TV for cooperation. in fact, the state government, when we look at the security policy of Nigeria, the federal government controls the security. And if you want a total security for Nigeria, it should be a grassroots thing. The local government should have a say in the security. They should fund. Let me go to Britain. UK has 43 police organizations.
Yes. 43.
Go and I have written a treatise on it. But in Nigeria, we are talking of this. What do they call it? To diversify the police security. The politicians will not allow it, because if the police is decentralized, they will not be able to control majority as they want to. So a state controlled by a political party will always want to maintain the foothold, because he will fund the security. But it's a question of time. A time will come after some time, because we know one another. Things will evolve naturally. But because we don't want things to change, we want to do it the old way. That is why we will continue to experience.
Okay, thank you, Barrister. Let's come back home again. Let's come back to the main topic of the day. The sudden change in the security situation of Ondo State. Some people have alleged that it was the short period of interregnum between the Commissioner of Police leaving and the time the new one came that has allowed for that. Maybe the PPRO has something to say.
Thank you very much. It's just an insinuation. There was nothing like that. It has no relevance with what happened.
Yeah, that's what I said. It was alleged.
Yes, yeah. Thank you very much. It has no relevance with what happened, with the changing of baton between the old one and the new one. And let me just use this medium to correct that impression. People used to say that when one new commissioner arrives, it brings about criminals. No.
That is, criminals will follow him.
There is nothing like that. People of that nature, people of that caliber can't just bring criminals. Where are they? Are they recruited? It's just an insinuation. And there is a wrong impression about it, and which I would like members of the public to just disabuse their mind over it. It has nothing to do with the new arrival of the new President Commissioner of Police. And, the man coming, he has in his heart or at his heart to ensure that peace reigns in Ondo State. He has said it in his maiden press briefing that he wants to make sure that crime is reduced to the barest minimum in Ondo State, and to ensure that the fundamental human rights of everyone is guaranteed and is followed as entrenched in the Nigerian Constitution.
Okay. I'll still come back to the police later.
Thank you.
But for now, let's go to the mode of operation of these armed robbers and what do you call them. For now, people believe they use the motorbike. Yes.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask Mr. Amashebi, does that make all Okada riders
criminals?
To my own belief, that's a rhetorical question. You yourself, you know the answer. It's no, capital no.
No, I wouldn't know the answer.
And because how do you mean?
Because in the last few days, we've had Okada men
that
their men have been harassed, they have been arrested.
It's quite obvious that assumption is strong.
Maybe I can assist him to a certain extent.
No, what I'm saying is that I know if you say Okada riders, they are the one committing crimes.
Yeah.
Let us now ask ourselves. Okada has been in this state more than 10 or 15 years now.
Yeah,
yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
And do you want to tell me that there has not been a reported cases of armed robbery with fear vehicle? Fear motor, cars.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me that there has not been anyone? There are. What I'm saying is that Okada, by the virtue of, I'm not denying it. It is quite obvious. Even the report that came to the public was that the two, the armed robber attack was done by the via motor bikes. Agreed. But I want to say it here now. I'm not an Okada rider. Even I'm not a spokesman. But I'll be public. And any case that happens, I will look at the way this thing affects me as a public. Sometimes I take Okada to wherever I want to go to. And sometimes I relate, I